right, now today we're going to do the channel plate. Now everybody seems to have a problem with this one. This one looks like a C. All right, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to use a couple of new tools here, but we're going to start off with just line. Okay, so we're going to do a line. Now what we want to do is we want to draw this line is going to be 1.5 going across the top. This one will be 1.25 going down, and then 1.5 that way again. Now that's really small, so we'll zoom in on it. Remember, roll your cursor, put your cursor where you want to zoom into, and roll the mouse wheel towards the screen, and then you can hold the mouse wheel into pan. Now this is going to go up 0.375, and it's going to come back 0.5. All right. Now remember the mirror command, because we want to do that on both sides, right? But we're going to hold off on that mirror command for just a minute, because what we need to do is we need to get our corners in here, right? Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and mirror this. So I'll grab these two, then I'm going to click mirror. Pick the midpoint of this line, drag across, click, and hit no. Now I've got my top and my bottom of my C. So we got to get this 45-degree ones on there. Now there's a couple of ways you could do this. You could do the line thing that we've been doing, where we just go draw a line, start here, come back, 0.25, and then just go 45 degrees, and then stop when you get to the green X. Then you can erase this, and then grab this line. Grab the dot, drag it back, and grab this dot, drag it down until you get to the green. And that's one way of doing it, but there's an easier way. If you come up here, you see this thing that says fillet. Okay, it's pronounced fillet, not fillet. Okay, this is not a fish or a steak, it's a drawing thing. So we're going to hit the arrow beside it, and we're going to go to chamfer. Now when we click chamfer, it's going to ask us to select the first line or right click. Let's right click. Distance. Okay, now remember we went 0.25 there, right? So we're going to type in 0.25 and we're going to hit enter. And you see it's blue and it asks for the second distance. You're going to hit enter again because they're going to be the same. Now it can just pick this line and pick this line. And there you go. And if you hit your space bar, you can do that again on this one. Space bar one more time and you can get the last one. All right, so there's our outside. Now, how do we get our inside? I'm going to teach you another tool. This one's called offset. This is sideways view up here. So we're going to use offset. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to say specify distance. So you're going to type in 0.2 because that's the distance of our top line and our bottom line. And we're going to just pick the line, and we're going to go the direction we want to copy it, and then click. So I'll click here, drag up, and click there. So there's those two. Okay? Now this one comes over 0.3. So we'll right click and exit, and then we'll hit it again. Asks us for distance, it's still set to 0.2, let's go 0.3 this time. And we'll hit that one and come over. All right, so now we've got that. We've got to get our corners again. Back to chamfer. So we'll click chamfer, right click, go to distance. This time it's going to be 0.125, enter 2 times. Pick your top line and pick your bottom and your side line. Remember, always pick what you want to keep, okay? For example, I'm going to repeat it. If I pick here and here, see, chamfer distance is too large, but it'll do it on that side. It'll preview it for you. So just go where you preview, makes it right, and then click. Now all we got left to do is this one and this one. So we'll just draw a line. I'm going to start here and then go to the green X. Well, perpendicular, we'll say. And then repeat this one and do the same thing, go to the perpendicular. Now, how do I get rid of these 2 lines? Well, I could grab it and do like we did up there and just drag it back, but there's also another way. Trim. We'll click trim and pick what I want to get rid of. And we'll hit top to center everything in. All right, and that's it. That's the channel plate. Looks a lot tougher on paper than it actually is, isn't it? If you have any questions, always, holler for me. But we'll go ahead and save that. That'll be Cad4, Cad4, and then we'll print it. Plot on a CAD PDF, center the plot, preview it, make sure it's right, and plot again. And we'll call it Cad4 model. We're going to save that over here as well. And that's it for Cad4.